wanted to jump here, Board Game Maniacs, to let everybody know that this Mission 1 Nuke, the rules are not exactly correct. I do flub up on a couple of rules. This first game is just a warm up, but then the next video where we're going to be doing a bug hunt, no holds barred, all the rules are set out, and we're going to try to get it done as exact and accurate as possible. On to the next round, and Hicks is going to activate first. Remember, reset all your aim dials. So you may draw an endurance card if you want on activation. You can't. I can if I want, but I don't want to. We're going to have to do some rest first, but we got a lot of mess going on down here. Hicks is going to first. Yeah, he's going to go first. Why not? And what Hicks is going to do is going to move down. If he moves up here, it's going to open up this door. This is interesting. And we flip over this one because it is in line of sight. Oh, it's one alien that wasn't even Newt, because Newt's down here now, so at least we know that. So there you go. And now, I guess Hicks, for his second action, is going to try to take out that stinking alien that's right in front of him there. Hicks is going to shoot for his second action. So he reduces his aim dial by 1. So he's at 6 or 7 first, because he got to shoot, and then he reduces it because you have to use the bullet first. So he's got his pulse rifle. He's going to shoot, gets a 5, and is gone because Hicks is on his mark. And that's the end of Hicks's turn. So now Hicks got to activate 2 people. Now Vasquez can't be activated upon because she's down for the count right now, to be honest, because she is knocked down. But we got to try to get like Crow, and we also have to get Drake to try to get down there, because if we don't, we're going to be in some deep doo-doo. Ripley, see, the same with Ripley too. I don't know what I'm going to be doing here. Is gone. He's calling upon who he can call upon to try and, because he can't hear from that Vasquez anymore, so he needs to get them down there to check out what's going on. So Hicks is going to do Drake first. He's calling upon Drake. So Drake's movement again is 4. So let's move Drake. In the rules, down characters don't block line of sight now. So I think that's what Drake's going to do. He's going to, instead of run down there fast, he's going to try to shoot. So he's going to try to shoot this swarm in front right here. And his aim is 5. So hopefully he'll hit some things here. He can always go full automatic if he hits that swarm. So his aim is 5. And I got to get, there's the 2 blue die. Highest. Discard 2 dice in his discard, remember? Discard the lowest. So he has to get a 5 or better. 5 or lower. And he gets a 1 and a 4. Discard the 4. That is it. So goodbye to you. So there's only 1 alien there. And you know Drake is throwing the clicking the switch to full automatic, because there's no way he's going to try to let his best bud in the entire world get injured. So what Drake is doing is he's going to have to reduce now to his to 3. No, he's on 4 now. My bad. Because he shot once, and he has to get rid of 1 more endurance card. Endurance cards are going all over the place. Got a 3D printed tray for these, I think, because it'd be a lot better. Anybody who's watching this, and if you're at this part here, put a comment in the description to let me know what kind of tray is best that you use for organizing all your aliens cards. Okay, so I did exhaust 2 more cards. So he's going to, or 1 more card, not 2 more cards, because he got full automatic. Whoops, let me get that over there. Here goes, he's shooting again. And he's got a 3, and all he had to get was a 4, so he eliminated this again. Great, so Vasquez is okay. Well, not really okay, but she's all right. So Drake can't shoot anymore. That was his actions. But there's still some more aliens that are down there. So he's got to, then he's going to call, Hicks is going to call on Crow to get down too as well to help out. So Crow is speed of 4, so Crow is going 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no defensive fire though. This is the problem. See, I think I shouldn't have done that with Drake. I should have just ran him, because they got to get close enough so for defensive fire to try to save Vasquez. But too late now. Drake just got all too worked up about it because he's like, oh, Vasquez! You know. So Crow ran down. So Crow is going to shoot now. His aim is at 5. And he's got the pulse rifle, so exhaust 1 card. And I got to take the shot. Let's go. 5 or lower. And I got a 5. He hit on the mark. Good job. But who is he going to shoot? This one here, because he's got full automatic. That's 3. It goes to 2. Let's put him in the base. Not close to Vasquez, because Vasquez is a little bit of a space away. But now, Crow is going to drop his aim dial down because he did shoot. And he did hit, so he's going to exhaust another card to take another shot. So you got to get a 4 or lower now. You can do this, Crow. He's got an 8. Oh no. That's a fail, and Crow got to reduce his aim dial still down to 3. Uh-oh. And he's not 4 spaces, well, 1, 2, 3. He's 4 spaces away from Vasquez that he can do recovering fire. Or defensive fire, whatever way you want to call it. I keep calling it recovering fire, I don't know why. But anyhow, that is it for that. So Crow activated, and so did Drake, and it was kind of uneventful. And Hicks was after activating. So now it is on to Ripley, and Ripley has a hazard. It's just losing hope. So on Ripley's turn, what's got to happen here, excuse me, I got hiccups again, is she got to draw a card before she does anything. And so draw a card, and it is a weapon. So this weapon says discard 2 cards and shuffle this card into the exhaust pile. Oh, so I got to discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard from her hand 2 of her cards because she already got them. It's okay. And they go in the discard pile now. Can't get these back. So throw them there. That wasn't a good thing for Ripley, but anyhow, now she gets to do her turn. So on activation, recycle 2 and draw 1. So I'm going to draw 1 and recycle 2. There's 2 recycled. One that's drawn. We're getting really low here. Like, this is bad. We're gonna have to do some resting soon. So this is the card. Of course, it's a hazard. Quiet reflection. Reveal a card. Recycle this card. Then recycle this card. Move each blip to an alien 1 space. So we gotta reveal a card anyhow. Reveal and recycle. And it's a weapon. So with this here, it says shuffle a random card from the discard pile back into the exhaust pile. That isn't bad. So these are getting recycled. And I get 1 discard and I shuffle it into the exhaust pile. So that wasn't too bad, but we're still in a heap of trouble. Our exhaust stack is getting really low. Our endurance stack is getting really low. We're gonna have to do some resting here. So anyhow, so now Ripley is able to go now finally. And her speed is 5. So she wants to get down to the computers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's adjacent to the computer. Whoops. And without ripping the walls down. And she's going to do a tech test, and that tech test for her is a 6. So let's see if she does a better job. She got a 4, so she's able to look at a blip to find out if Nuke is around or not. So let's go to the aerial view. Bloop. Just like that. And that blip is gone. So we have 1, 2, 3. You know, ideally, it's either check the furthest one to see if we have to make our way up there, or the closest one that we don't have to make such a distance. So I think we're going to go with the closest one first. So Ripley looks at this, and it's 2 aliens. So I don't know if I don't think they will flip over to become the aliens, but they stay there because we know now there's 2, but they won't move. But as soon as they come in line of sight of something, we're in trouble. So therefore, we know that that is not Newt. So Newt is probably here. Well, it's here or here now. That's the only 2 left. We got some work to do here. Uh-oh. Okay, so that was Ripley's actions. So, because she moved and she did a tech test. Now we have to activate the rest of the Marines that did not activate, which is Vasquez. But unfortunately, I don't think Vasquez can, or maybe she stands up because there's no aliens around her. Because I looked at this like how many times and I forgot how many times. Everybody comment below and let me know for that. Here we go. So, knockdown character. When a character is knocked down, place them blah, 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 defense fire. But they can still defend. A character will stand up automatically at the start of the alien turn if there are no alien models in the space next to them. So, alien phase, they're going to stand up, and guess what? It is onto the alien phase because nobody else can go. So, Vasquez stands right back up again. I'm going to, there we go. I was going to increase her dial. I thought this was Vasquez, but this is Crow. So, my mistake. And yeah, Vasquez stands up, we're onto the aliens turn. So the alien goes first before the blips. One of the aliens is going to go. They got a movement of 6. 1, 2. Okay. And defensive fire before anything else happens here. So Crow, why did Crow stand in front? That's a stupid thing, so no, Drake can't shoot. Crow gets to shoot here at the alien swarm of 2, and Crow has 3. He can't aim, he's just got to shoot. So Crow shoots and gets a 1. Yes! But I got exhaust the card for the shot. I keep forgetting to do that. So Crow hits at this one and goes from 2, I thought it was a swarm of 3, no, to 1. That is awesome. So Crow is, he has to do it. Let's do it, Crow. You need to get a roll of 2 or under. Come on. Come on, 2 or under, you can do it. A 4, he failed. Shoot. But Vasquez can do recovering fire too, because she's up now. And so we're gonna exhaust 2. And take the 2 dice. And her aim is 6. Gotta get rid of, she failed regardless. She didn't hit. Like, are you freaking serious? Like, come on. And I forgot about the equipment that Vasquez has, the body armor and that, so when she was knocked down, and probably for Hudson too. Come on, Tom. No, he didn't have anything, so I didn't screw his up that bad. Whew. Okay, that's a good thing though. And now, so after that happened, because I had to make sure that I didn't screw anything up more than somebody did, but he can't shoot. Vasquez for recovering fire. Yeah, and she kind of sucked because she got a 7 and a 9, so she can't even do anything. The aliens are going again. So now the alien is going to attack Vasquez. So with this alien, we have to do the defense roll for Vasquez. Her defense roll is 3. So now, because I have body armor, so if I fail, I get to look at reveal a card. So 5. So I failed my defense roll. So I get to look at a card, because it says reveal a card. And if it's a weapon or a helmet or an event, re-roll the defense roll. If it's a weapon, I exhaust this card. So it's a weapon. So this gets recycled because it said reveal. But because it was a weapon, I have to exhaust my body armor. So it didn't really do anything, and that's not a good thing. Does anybody got any passive abilities that will help her that is close? 1, 2, 3. So Crow can't, he don't have anything. Nobody has anything, so yeah. Vasquez is in some deep trouble because she is just knocked down now. She failed her defensive roll, but it wasn't a 10, so she didn't get killed, but she's probably going to get captured. Okay, so that was that alien that went. So now this alien going to go 1, 2. Now this alien can attack for the defense roll onto, not the alien. Vasquez can roll for defense because moved up is going to attack. Now Vasquez have to get her melee again to survive. Like she just, if she gets a 10, then she's dead. 10. Oh, of course I was going to say if she gets a 10, she's dead. So now I can't freaking believe this because that's one member caught, one Marine Corps member caught, and one Marine dead. And it's one of my favorite characters of all. And that is Vasquez has been killed, like totally, like ripped apart. They were hungry. They just ripped her apart. They were angry with her or something. So poor Vasquez, we shall miss you. You will surely be missed. I can't believe it. It's Vasquez's favorite. I'll be back. I'm just a little upset. I'll be back in a minute. So last thing to do now is, well, we have to activate the blips and then motion tracker card. So let's activate the blips, and the only blips on the board is in this section right here. And we got to roll. So these are two boards. So this is going to move 2. So they're going to just move up 2, like so. And then this blip here is, oh, that's the white blip. That don't move at all. Oh, the other blip is here. So that just moved 2 as well. I couldn't find out where that blip is. So there. There is the blip movement. Better get a better shot of that because it's not a good shot for that part. So you can see there's a blip that moved here and that blip that moved here. These are the 2 blips that could possibly be nuked. This is an alien blip. So we are into some trouble. We're still trying to find out what the heck is going on. But now we got to do our motion tracker cards. Yay me. So this here you can see is a really active one. So lots of blips. And this is 2 blips on number 3, which is right here where we have to go. Players must choose to either exhaust 4 cards or place 1 more blip at spawn point 1. Well, spawn point 1 is here. And if I do that, then Hudson's going to have some trouble. Exhaust 4 cards, but that's bad because we have a lot of stuff. Exhaust 4 cards. We're in some deep shit. So there's the exhausted 4 cards, and I got to take 2 blips and place them on spawn point 3. So there's gonna be flipped over because we're in a group of 4. So like I said, the aliens are just coming at me more and more and more and more and more, and I'm gonna just keep saying it because it's annoying. So there's the group of 4 and a group of 2. So then 2 aliens. This is a bloody battle. Like, they're meeting resistance every step of the way. Okay, so that is all of that blip, and we gotta do one more blip. All right, these here things are still in Ripley's. Oh yeah, this one, Ripley's backpack. Anyhow, so this here is a medium threat. One blip at number 4. If this spawn point already has a blip or alien model, move this blip 4 spaces towards the nearest character. So I got to place a blip on number 4, which is right here, and there's none, so it just stays there. So we have to go into this room. This room is getting filled up with aliens, the xenomorphs. The xenomorphs are in here too as well. So we're just not having any luck here whatsoever. So that was the alien spawn, the motion tracker. Resolve finishing phase. We don't have any. Check for victory. Yeah, as if. And the cleanup phase. And then we're going on to the next round now, which is round whatever. I'm not even just keeping track anymore because I'm doing so bad at this. Hopefully not flubbing up the rules either. Anyhow, we're on to the next round. What he's going to do, he's just staying where he is. He's going to start shooting down. So it goes to 6, and now he rolls 2 dice. And I got a 4 and a 7, so successfully hit. So this 2 goes to, or 3 I mean, goes to 2. I thought it was a 2. And he drops his, and he's going to shoot again because I got full auto. Oh, first off, I should have exhausted the 2 cards. Oh, I'm in a reshuffle. Hold on 1 second. We don't got a lot of endurance cards left here. This is bad. So, there. So he was going to shoot, so he gets rid of that card, and he's going to shoot now. Again, at the swarm. 7 and 8, he did not hit, and that was a full automatic. So he aimed and he shot, so he's done his shooting. Like, he has a free action. He has got an equipment card, motion tracker deck. Place those cards at the bottom of the motion tracker deck, and the other cards back on top. Oh, so for a free action. But then I exhaust this. Oh, I have to reveal a card. Yeah, I'm not doing that. No. So he just missed that other swarm. So that's it for Drake. Drake's turn is done too. So now we are on to Ripley. So Ripley is going to try to do a tech test first because she's right here. So if she finds out which one is Nuke with this one, because it's either 1 or 2 options, then she can get out of there because they're going to know where they have to concentrate their resources on. So again, there's 2 of these left. So she's going to do a tech test first. Looking for 6 or under for Ripley because she's got a good tech. And she got a 5. Yes! Let's look at the closest one now. The next closest one. And it's Nuke! We found Nuke! Yay! But we got to get rid of that barricade though. So there's Nuke. We found her. So we know this one here is an alien. We're not touching that one. Nuke, there's an alien here. Nuke is here. And there's Blip. So at least we know now what to do. So Ripley is going to have to, I didn't even do this for her yet because she's got that losing hope. So we got to do the losing hope thing. But we know where Nuke is, so let's just keep going with this. I keep forgetting. Bah! So I have to reveal a card. And if it is a weapon, it's a weapon. Discard 2 cards and shuffle this card into the exhaust pile. So discard 2 cards. I'll discard the ones from Ripley's hand. And this goes into the exhaust pile. Okay, so that's kind of Ripley. See the tech test, she succeeded. Now she can move because, like, She don't need to go there anymore. She don't need to be anywhere else. So let's go, Ripley. Get the hell out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That door is open. So that is Ripley activated, and that is it for all activation because Vasquez is dead and Hudson is captured. Very bad, very bad. So now we are going on to the alien phase, and this is going to be some pretty bad stuff that's going to go on. Okay, let's do this. So first the aliens activate. So closest one first, so this alien is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, up to Crow. So now recovering fires with Drake and Crow. So Crow's going to do the defensive fire first, I should say. He's got a 3, so he's got to get a 3 or under. Like, this is bad. But first we got to reduce the Python 1 card. And we got a 10. So he definitely fudged that hit for the defensive fire. So now Crow goes to 2 for his aim dial because he sucked at it. Okay, and now it's going to be Drake's turn for defensive fire. So Drake is at 4. So Drake got to get rid of 2 cards. We are going to lose this game. And now, after that, Drake is going to shoot. He's got the 2 dice. And he's looking for 4 or under. I got a 2 and a 10. So the 2 is the lowest. You discard the highest, so it definitely hit. So goodbye, alien. That was close. That was only 1. It wasn't a swarm. So good job, Drake. But now I got to reduce Drake's dial down to 3. And I still got to discard 1 card. Just let everyone know, I got 2 cards left in my endurance deck, and then we got them all in the exhaust, so we are in some deep trouble. So anyhow, that was 1 alien. So the next alien to go is this one, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Too tall. Too tall. Moving up there. So exhaust the card for Drake. And wait. Ripley, she can't shoot because she don't got the line of sight. Crap. She needed to move more. Hold on, Ripley got a passive ability here too. And it does say once per turn exhaust. That's Hixus. Once per turn, exhaust a card to choose a character within 4 spaces of Ripley. The character rerolls failed defense rolls. So that's because that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for Crow. So Crow might be able to defend. But now that's it for defensive fire for Drake. He shot 1. No, hold on a second. I can't remember if I did the defensive fire for Drake for the second one. I know the Crow failed in Drake. So anyhow, we're just going to go with the next alien. But he's going to attack Crow first. So we have to see if Crow is going to be able to defend off this attack. So Crow's melee is 1. Okay. I got a 2. Really? So he failed, but he do have some equipment here. And this is, he's got a helmet. So if you fail your defense roll, reveal a card. Last card to reveal. And it's a hazard. Lovely. So you fail the defense roll, so nothing happens here, but what I'm understanding, I still have to do the hazard. Place this on your character. Each time your character activates, exhaust 2 cards. Blinding Rage. But I don't know if you do you have to do the hazard when you reveal. I think you still have to reveal. So I'm going to place it on Crow's character, so he has a hazard attached to him too. And he just, yeah. He's no good. So the helmet failed too as well, so Crow is knocked down. This is bad. I'm just reading here and seeing what I can do, and I don't think we're going to succeed in this mission. I think pretty much every one of us has been wiped out almost. Okay, so we got to do the next alien activation, so it's going to be this one. And this one's going to go up beside Crow, because it's going to go towards the down character. It just, he is beside just because of this thing. Let me see if I can take this off. Very easy to remove and put on. So there, now you can see a little better. So now they are up. So that alien is going to try to attack Crow. So Crow might be dead here. So Crow got to get a defense roll of 1. And I get a 1. Wow! So he defended, dodged it away, and took out one of them while doing it, because this was a swarm of 2. So now the second one is going to have to attack Crow. I may be doing this wrong, if I am. Please let me know in the comments before we play the second mission, because this is really hard. I thought that maybe he would move, but there's 2. He has to defend each of them, I'm assuming. So he got to defend 1 more. He needs 1, and he gets a 5. So he didn't defend. So Crow is just, he's going to be captured, and that's it, because there's no other defense fire that can be done. This is looking very, very bad. So we still got this one alien left to go, and he has a swarm of 2. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now he is going to be after Crow too as well. They're just at him like you wouldn't believe. So let's go. Crow got to defend. He gets a 3. He didn't. So that is it for the alien phase, and we have to do the blips. So, I keep hitting, sorry. Keep hitting the camera with my big head. So we'll go up here instead. So we see we have 1, 2, 3 blips here, and that is it for the blips. So we have to, they're all in the same tile, so let's see how many times they move. It's 4. So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, go this way. There. Actually, there. There we go. So that is the blips. That is moved. And then we're at the motion trackers. This is really bad because we've already 1 dead, possibly 2 captures. And we know where Nuke is, but we can't get to Nuke for some reason. And we got no more endurance cards into, you can see here, we're on the shuffle. But we can start doing them. So we're gonna have to do some resting and not attacking. This, I don't know how we're gonna do this. This is really tough. Oh yeah, so anyhow, we still got to do the motion tracker cards, and then, well, we'll just do the motion tracker cards first. So, on spawn point 3, it's an alien worker. If this blip is not placed on the spawn point within line of sight of a character, it immediately moves 4 spaces. So it definitely is within line of sight. So the blip goes here and flips over. So it is 2. So we get an alien with 2. They are all coming out of the woodworks. Like I said, this is bad. So there's that. Next one is going to be false alarm. Finally something good out of all of this. And the third one is flanking aliens. 2 blips on number 2, which is over here. That's bad. That's not bad. They're gone away, but they can come out. Players must choose to either exhaust 4 cards or place 1 more blip at spawn point 3. I don't have any cards to, well, no, I can discard. No, exhaust 4 cards. I got no cards that I can exhaust. So then, I gotta take my 2 blips first. and they are placed here, and here, and spawn point 3. So I got to place one more blip on spawn point 3, which should be right here. So it's only one, not too bad. This one gets pushed off, I guess. And this one goes right on the spawn point. So there we go. That is it for the motion tracker. And then finishing phase, resolving, nope, check for victory, nope, clean up, yep. And we are on now to the next turn, which it's not turn 5, but in either case, I'd like doing it this way. We're into some deep shit now. I mean, really deep. We're on to the next round, and you can see the mess here. So Ripley's going to go first, obviously. So Ripley, on activation, recycle 2 endurance cards and draw 1 card. So I got no cards, so I'm recycling 2, and I have to draw 1. So this here is a backup weapon that Ripley got, so that's okay. I'm fine with that. We got 1 card in our endurance though. So on activation, Ripley is going to take, or for her action, she's going to take a rest. So when you take a rest, it's recycle 3 cards from the exhaust pile. And you may, but I'm not going to do anything else. So that is 1, 2, 3 cards from the exhaust file gets recycled, so they go underneath. Like so. That's Ripley's 2 actions. No, that was her 1 action, and she's going to do it again. So, recycle 3. And I'm not picking any up. Forget about that. All right, so that is her turn. Let's go to the wide shot, because I think I know what I have to do, and hopefully we're going to survive. But, so her turn is done. So now Corporal Hicks is there. Hicks has got to come down here. It's the only way. So Hicks, on activation, you may draw an endurance card. I'm not drawing an endurance card for Hicks. He don't have, actually, yes. No, I got none to draw. So he's just going to go his movement of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a double move, just like so. And that is Hicks's activate. Then he activates 2 grunts, and the only 2 grunts is Crow and Drake. So Drake, he can't shoot anything because we got nothing to exhaust. He's gonna, he has to take 2 rest actions because there's nothing else that he's gonna be able to do. So he's resting as well for 2 actions, actually. So there we go. And does he have any in his? He does have cards in his hand. But if he plays it, got a cost of 3, and there's no cards on for that part. So I can't reshuffle this part until we need to draw some to shoot. So Drake should have done something, but we got to try to get more endurance cards back. So that's Drake. Crow can't do anything. So it's unfortunate because Crow is just going to be, actually, there's no way that Drake could be able to wipe all of them out regardless. So that's the only thing he's going to do is his exhaust. So Crow can't do anything. His actions are done. And now it is on to the aliens phase. Great. So this alien's going to activate first, and he's going to try to get at Crow. So just for the defense, again, this could be all totally wrong that I'm doing. Crow could be completely finished already, but he's going to try to attack Crow. Got to roll his defense. He's just looking to see if he can get a 1. If he gets anything less or more, he failed. So he failed. So there's 2 there. So the second one attacks, and he fails. 1 there, failed. That's a 9. That's a 9 too as well. So he failed, but he's still down. Now this alien's going to move up 6. 2, 3. Put him there. Same with this alien. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. We'll stick him there. All right, so this here is a total mess. I mean, like, bad, bad, bad. Nobody else can do anything. So now it's like the blip phase is going, and the blips are in here. So this, they're all in the same quadrant, so they're all going to move the speed of 1. I can deal with that. No, I'm wrecking everything. Oh no. Okay, so that's good. They're starting to pile in though. This is bad. Motion tracker deck. It's bad motion tracker deck. Bad motion tracker deck. Let's go up to the top so we can do this because we're onto the motion tracker deck phase now. This here is a high level, and it is on number 1. It's a turn off the lights. Players must choose to either exhaust 8 cards or discard a shoulder lamp or flare equipment card equipment to a character. So Drake has a shoulder lamp. He's going to discard it, so it goes in the discard pile. This here got 2 blips, and it's on spawn point 1, and spawn point 1 is here. There's nobody there, so that's fine. They can go there. So that's the first motion tracker card. Second one is false alarm. I can deal with that. And the third and final one is alien assault. It's a blip on number 2. Number 2 is, oh, I forgot to move these. So for the alien phase, let's move them. Sorry, I gotta roll that. And it's 6, so let's get these guys out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Because I forgot that there was actually blips there. So now, 1 blip on number 2. If this spawn already has a blip on the alien model, okay, so that don't affect. So now we got 1 more blip, or 1 more tracker card, or this is number 4. I could be screwing up by now. I'm really stuck in the game. I know all that. I'm gonna probably be dead shortly. But anyhow, Alien Scout, it's 1 blip on number 3, which is down here where all the rest of them is, of course. Exhaust 1 card from each character within line of sight of this blip when it spawns. So this blip goes here, and I have to exhaust 1 card for each character within line of sight. And I got no cards to exhaust, so I have to reshuffle. So let's do this first. So each character that's line of sight of that blip is 2. So we got to exhaust. 1, 2. Done. Now that is it for the Alien Swarm, the Alien Motion Tracker phase. Resolve any finishing effects, got none. And then we also have check for victory, right, and clean up. All right, so now we're on to the next turn, and it is getting pretty hairy scary into here. But we got some cards left, so maybe we can destroy some aliens. We're on to our next turn. This is like 12 rounds. This is crazy. Shouldn't take this long. I'm just slacking. My dice rolls are so horrible. So anyhow, we have to decide who's gonna go first. We might as well just let Ripley go. Why? Why not? So Ripley has a losing hope thing onto her, remember, her hazard. Place on your character each time your character activates, reveal a card. So she's got to reveal a card first, and it is an event. Exhaust 4 cards. That sucks. So that one goes there. And again, the endurance deck is 2, 3, 4 cards gone. And on our very, very low endurance deck. Okay, so now Ripley did that. Now she can recycle 2 endurance cards. She recycles and draws 1, so she has to do this. So we're going to recycle 2. Like she's, and we got to draw 1. It's not a hazard; it's a weapon. So she got some in her hand, so it's good. So now maybe now just maybe Ripley can do something here. Ripley's going to move 1, 2. Oh, this is another door. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's kind of backing up a little bit so that she gets more shots. Now she is going to take a rattle at right here, I guess. Because she does got line of sight, don't block. Down characters don't block, and at least one corner can touch. And this here is a swarm of 2, so Ripley's going to take a shot. So Ripley is going to go from, oh no, we keep the 7 like it is for now. Roll it. And it's a 1, so she definitely toasted one of them aliens. So her shot goes down to 6. Her aim goes down to 6. And the swarm of aliens, right here, this was a 2, goes down to 1. And she has full auto, so guess what Ripley's gonna do? She's definitely gonna be using full auto. So she's gotta spend the cost. We need to rest bad, but we need to get rid of this group of aliens. So she's gonna shoot again. Now she has to get 5. And she gets a 3. Yes! So, goodbye. So that was 2 actions for Ripley. She shined where she needed to shine. Good job. Now, does she have anything else that she could use here? She got 2 cards for 2 weapons, and she got an arc welder. She does have grenades. Oh, I should have used that first. I should try grenades. I should. Let me see here. Ripley for grenades. What do you got here? Grenade back up close. Discard to make an attack with this weapon. Choose a space that is within 4 spaces of your character and in line of sight. Roll for each model and token in that space and within 1 space of it. This weapon always hits on a roll of 6 or less. So yeah, she's gonna use that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She's aiming for this one here with her grenade. It always hits on 6 or less. So I got to roll. I'm going to reduce Ripley's aim dial first to 4, not 5, 4. So 6 or less. She got a 10. Can you believe that she flubbed that bad? Son of a... Oh, Ripley, what are you doing? You can't even shoot right with a grenade. Freaking ridiculous. So this is discarded. It's not exhausted, it is discarded. Good job, Ripley. Freaking suck. And now, so Ripley's done. She moved, she shot, and she also did her, what'd you call it, her grenade launcher, and totally whiffed and couldn't even, that would have been so devastating if she did hit, because that would have been awesome, but nope, couldn't do that. All right, so next it is on to Hicks is going to activate. So I may draw an endurance card if I want to on Hicks's turn, but Hicks is not going to draw an endurance card because it just, he don't have any money. Well, he can draw an endurance card. Maybe he'll do it. Maybe we'll get a good one. So yeah, I'm going to draw one. I know we're getting low, but we're going to do it anyhow. I grabbed an event. Each character may move up to 2 spaces. Marine characters that move may draw an endurance card. So he's got a card in his hand, and it lets me, each character move 2 spaces. But no, it's not going to work. Okay, so Hicks, he drew one, he's still going on past it. Okay, so Hicks needs to do something to help out here. So he's going to go 1, he's going to stand right in the doorway, and he's going to shoot right here at this alien swarm. It's not a swarm, it's only 1. So Hicks is going to exhaust 1 card, and his dial goes down to, not yet, he's got to get a 7. So let's see if he gets a 7, gets a 9. Yeah, good shot, Hicks. Oh, this is so horrible. So he goes down to 6 and he does nothing. So he moved and he shot. But he can, from his hand, he can exhaust a card from your hand. So he's getting rid of that event card that he picked up, and he's going to re-roll. So it's still a 7 because it's a re-roll. And he got a 6. Just to show you, it's a 6. So he did hit that stinking alien. That alien is gone. But Hicks is definitely going down to a 6 for a shot. And that was his 2 actions. That was his passive ability. So Hicks is done. And now it's on to Drake's turn. Because Crow can't do nothing until there's no alien in the space, adjacent space, but right now there's an alien adjacent right here. We just got to get rid of this one. That's all we really got to do, and then we can stand him up. Crow technically didn't go, but he stands up on the alien face. So anyhow, Drake is going to shoot, and he's going to shoot him, because if not, going to get captured. So Drake is going to, it's aiming, I don't want to aim. So Drake, he didn't move, he's going to shoot. So he has to get a 5 or less to hit. He takes the 2 dice. There's 1, there's 2, whoops. Let's just do that for a second. And a 5 or less, he gets a 3 because you got to discard the highest one. So that is awesome. Drake goes down to 4, and this alien sucker is gone. That was 1 action. Now Drake's second action is going to be to target this swarm. Hey! So Drake is going to exhaust 2 more cards. I have to reshuffle. I got 2 cards left in my endurance card now, because he exhausts 1 card because of the two cards from the first one, and now he's got to get a 4 or under. Where is that die? The 2 dice, because we need something. We need to help us out here. It's a 4 and a 3. Discard the highest one because that was a 3. So awesome, Drake. You're going down to 3 though. And you are knocking down this swarm of 2 to swarm of 1. Okay, he's going to shoot again. He's exhausting because it's full auto. He is exhausting 1 card and to take another shot at that. And now he has to get 2 or under. Oh boy. And he got a 7 and a 2. He did succeed, so he shot that other alien. And now he has gone down to 1, but he did clear that alien from away from. This is good. So that is all of the heroes activated and grunts, because Crow can't activate, unfortunately. Now there's only 1 card left. Drake has a card that he's been saving for a long time, and somebody wake up picks. It's a cost of 3, and you can stand up any knockdown character, but I only have 1 card left. Can't do anything. So now it's on to the alien phase. So there's no aliens on the board except for this one. So that alien moves up 1 and is going to attack poor Crow. So Crow got to make his defensive roll, and Crow is a 1. If he rolls a 10, he's just completely dead. Uh-oh. A 10. Are you? Look. Just going to slide it in here because it kind of went. It's a 10. 10 freaking. He got a 10. So Crow is dead. Oh, I'm feeling sick. Oh, that's another one. That Crow is dead now. Oh no. Oh no. Poor Crow. He caught his last time. He's gone with Vasquez. All right. So that was the alien that went, and then we got to do the blips. This blip here should have flipped over, actually. I don't know why I didn't do it, but it's 2, so I'll put... and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. Like so. This blip... Oh, we got to roll for them. I'm thinking we are done to be done here. I mean, done. I don't even know how we're going to survive this. But we'll see. So... I should probably switch to the better camera angle so that you can see what I'm doing. There we go. See, I got lost in the game. Sorry. So, here we go. So, there was a blip here. Flipped it over and then moved because I forgot about that one. It wouldn't have made any difference though. So now I got to move these blips. So, this quadrant got 1, 2, 3 blips and they move 4 apiece. So, this is what happens. This blippity blip here goes at 1, line of sight, it's revealed, and it is 1 alien, and it continues its movements. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. So that blip is gone. This next blip is going up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This blip goes on to the way, 4. Right there. Not line of sight of anything. Is that all the blips that we can see? It is. So that is all the blips. And now we're doing the alien motion track. Again, this is not a good thing. So this is, they mostly come out at night, mostly. Place 2 blips on each tunnel token and spawn point. Oh, this sucks. So 2 blips on each tunnel and spawn point. We're running out of blips. We're gonna have to mix it back up again. So let's start off with here. So that was a token. So a blip, and that was a tunnel token, I should say. So we're gonna move that. So we do this. And this is a lot of aliens that are coming out now. Next one, we got to move this out of the way. Is it 2 spawn? 2 blips? 2 blips. Not line of sight or anything. So the next tunnel token is right here, but it has a barricade, so we got to roll to see if it can get through. The aliens needs a 5 or a 6 and got a 5, obviously. This is not a good thing. So now I got to take 2 more blips, and they are going to be revealed. A 5 and a 3. Are you serious? Like, that is the worst thing that could happen right there. We'll put them up in a minute. So, spawn point here. It's got to be 2 blips. start mixing them up. Oh no, we got a couple more in the bag here. This is like one of the worst cards ever to get. No other spawn points, no other tunnel tokens, but we have to deal with that. So there's the 5 I gotta get. And a 3. Not a little bit of stuff, but a lot. So 3 goes there. Oh, crap. And the 5, stay on there. Goes right there. And I'm gonna have to put in all the other spawns, reshuffle the spawns in again because there's like none left. So he's gonna flip you. I'll be back after I'm done doing all of this here stuff because it's boring. Just double checking the rules onto that. So once this is empty, you're gonna have to start revealing from the exhaust pile. And when it's saying they're exhausted, they go into the discard. And this is what I'm gathering. If I'm wrong, please tell me. But when these 2 are empty, the game is over and you got no endurance left in that. So just be aware that that's it. So anyhow, Ripley has to exhaust, actually no, place your, I did the event to exhaust 4 cards. So I have to exhaust 4 cards out of here. I can't remember if I did it or not, but I'm gonna do it anyhow. I probably just screwed myself even more by doing it twice, who knows. But anyhow, and draw, recycle 2 endurance cards and draw 1 card. So I'm gonna recycle 2 endurance cards. They'd be here, and then I can draw 1, but I'm not gonna draw 1, or I have to, it says, and draw 1. So I gotta draw it. And it's an equipment card, so the equipment card is going into her hand. Okay, so now Ripley can go, finally. So, first action is aiming, like I said, and now she's going to shoot. So, actually, she's going to shoot. So she's going to get rid of 1 into her hand instead. And she's going to take a shoot action, and her aim dial is at 8, remember, because she did aim. So, let's just see how good she can do here. So she did a 2. She definitely hit 1 of them. So we'll take this. And this swarm is down to 1. And she is going to reduce her aim dial now. And she's going to shoot again because she's going full auto. So she's going to exhaust the card. This is the last one that was here. And she's going to shoot now. And she needs a 7 or lower, and she got a 10. She totally flubbed that. Oh, Ripley, you tried. That is it. But Ripley still has to reduce her aim dial, even though that she missed, down to there. Okay. So now, Hicks is gonna go because he's got some two things there, the aliens that are some pretty bad that we got to try to resolve here. So Hicks is gonna go here first. So he's going to aim. So 8. So you have to discard 1. There's none in the endurance, so you have to go from the exhaust pile and throw it to the discard pile. So he aimed, and now he's going to shoot for his second action, and he needs an 8 or lower. And he's got a 10. Like, what is it with these? So Hicks failed. He aimed and he shot, so he failed. So failed attack rolls, I can exhaust the card, so I'm going to have to do that from the exhaust pile and re-roll. No, so it's still at 8. 3. So either way, he did kill. So let's go to 7. So 5 goes to 4. He's going to exhaust another card to shoot again. And it's a 6. He had to get a 7. So he took out another one. Oh, it's here. He's shooting, sorry. And this is the 5 swarm, so now he's got him whittled down to 3 at least. So he's going to exhaust again. We have to do this so that we're going to be able to do proper rests and that. So Hicks has got to get a 6 or lower. He's got a 5. Nice. So I'm going to drop it down to 5 now. And the 3 swarm goes to 2. We're burning through the exhaust deck and putting them over in the discard because we don't have any left, remember. So he's going to shoot now. He's got to get a 5. Or no, a 4 or lower. Sorry, my bad. And he gets a 4. Nice. So there's only one more there. Okay. And should we push it? Might as well exhaust another one because it is full auto. And now he needs to get a 3 or lower. He got to 1! Yay! Goodbye, aliens. Good job, Hicks. You're really showing your skills now. He goes down to 2. Okay. So that is Hicks's. He aimed and he shot, so that is his turn. He's done. And you know he's got to activate the only guy left, which is Drake. This is a problem. Drake got line of sight through the doorway, so I'm thinking Drake is probably just going to turn because I heard the commotion. He's going to shoot at that swarm of 3 to try and take them out. So he's going to aim, so he's going to increase his dial to 6. And he's going to exhaust. No, he's going to shoot. So to shoot, you exhaust 2 cards instead of 3 because he got that special ability. He's got 2, and he needs to get a 6 or under to get rid of that swarm. And he's got a 10 and a 9. So he aimed, and then he shot, and he failed. So that was 2 actions. So he can't shoot anymore. He's done. Okay, Drake. Good try, though, I have to say. So now it's on to the aliens. So the alien is already adjacent, so he's going to attack Hicks. So we have to make these rolls for Hicks, and there's 3 rolls we have to make. And Hicks's melee is, 3. So he needs a 3 or under. He got a 1. So he surpassed that, so he dodged and he killed one of them, so that's down to 2. Because if you get your melee or lower, then you automatically kill. It's like a dodge and a knife or something else. Anyhow, so that was good for Hicks. So now he's going to try to dodge again, and again, Hicks' defense is 6. I thought it was 5, but it's 6. And he got a 4. So he dodged that one, but he didn't kill. So now he's got to dodge one more time. And he got a 1, so he definitely dropped down. He killed 2 out of 2 out of the 3 aliens onto that little endeavor there. That was really good. So that's just showing how much training Hicks has. He's a corporal after all, and just showing his skills that was that alien. So now we have to do these aliens. So closest alien, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this alien, because I'm deciding Hicks is going to attack. So he's going up to attack Hicks, but now there's recovery fiery. So for recover fire, Hicks is going to drop his. No, he's not even going to bother, because he only has one left, and he's not going to do that. So he's not going to do recovering fire unless he has to. We're going to do Drake first. So Drake is going to shoot 2 dice, and he needs to get a 5 or under. And he's got 2 1s. Like, that is like such a killer shot. So Drake has totally obliterated this alien. Goodbye. Good job, Drake. And he got to reduce it to 4 because he did kill that alien. So that was the 1 alien went, 2 aliens actually, because this one and then the one that killed. So now this one here is closer to Drake. So Drake is going up here to attack. And we're going to do, Ripley's going to try the recovering fire first. Why not? So Ripley's got a 6 on her aim dial, so rolling the 1 die. And it's a 3. So Ripley does hit this alien and kill it before it could do anything to Drake. But Ripley goes down from 6 to 5 on her aim dial. Last alien is moving up now. Straight line to Ripley. Ripley's, it's recovering fire, so Ripley is going to try to shoot. She's got a 5, so recovering fire. And she gets an 8, so she missed. Uh-oh. So now Drake, I gotta exhaust like these cards, which I totally forgot, getting mixed up. So I'm getting rid of the exhaust cards, discard cards I should say. Now Drake is going to shoot for recovery fire, so he has to get rid of 2 cards to make a shot. And it's a smart gun. So he definitely hit. That alien is gone. That was pretty good. I hope I'm playing this right. Again, if I screwed up royally, which is not surprising for me, but if I did screw up royally, then let me know, because I will try to adjust into round number 2. The second mission, whatever I screw up, because I want to make more of a serious database here. Woo! All right. So that was all the aliens activate. Now we got to do the blips to activate, and starting with the closest one, so it's these ones. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that I got to roll to see. I keep hitting the wrong, hitting the camera. Sorry, everybody. It's my big noggin. We'll go to the wide shot. So this sector, 2. So this alien steps out the door once, revealing it's a 4. I'm destroying everything here. And this one goes 1, 2. It's not quite to the door, but I will populate this alien with a swarm of 4, of course. Just there. And now these gotta move. So, that's a 3. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. And this one's going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Go this way too. There we go. All right, that's all the blips, and now we gotta do the motion trackers. Motion tracker number 1. Whoops. It's a low alarm, so we haven't got too much to work. So on number 3, it's 1 blip. If this blip is not placed on a spawn point with line of sight to a character, it immediately moves 4 spaces. If it's not, but it is placed on line of sight of character. So we got to take this, place it there. Oh, it's flipped over, and it's 2 aliens. Yay! There's 1 blip though, so that's not too bad. So 2 aliens go there. I think that's it for the blips. Oh, the motion tracker card. That's what I was doing. That was the first motion tracker card. Second motion tracker card is Flanking Aliens. It's 2 on number 4, and number 4 is in here, the room where we need to go to get nuked. Players must choose to either exhaust 4 cards or place more blips on spawn point 2. Yeah. So that was number 4. And I'm going to take 4 blips here, and I'm going to place them on spawn point. Just going to move these up. I don't know if you're supposed to move them up like that, because I don't know if one blip can occupy more than one space. But anyhow, that is the blips there, and that was our first one. Like, this is trouble. I'm almost kind of like one of them should run up and barricade that door, because we have to get to the exit. So once we come down here, these are going to be out. So we're going to have a lot of fighting to do, I think. So anyhow, that was the first blip. Onto the next blip. And it's an alien lurker on blip number 1, which is over here. If this blip is not placed on the spawn point within the line of sight of the character, immediately moves 4 spaces. So it's 1 blip on number 1, and it's not in line of sight. So 1, 2, 3. I'll just put it here. There's 4. That door is closed because there's nobody on that space. Let's close that door. Well, let's close this door because nobody's on that space. So that was 2, and we got to do 1 more, and it's a high level one. See if I have anything that I could do, any card that will benefit. Nothing really. So anyhow, Alien Assault on number 2. If the spawn point already has a blip on or alien model, move this blip 4 spaces towards the nearest character. Yeah. So we add 1, and we're going to move 4 spaces. So I'm just going to go 1, 2. Oh, look at that, out the door. And it's a 4. So another alien swarm, and it's a 4 swarm. And it moves 4 spaces. So that was 2, 3, 4. So they're starting to come out. Well, we are in some deep shit. That is for sure. Okay, so that was the 3 trackers. And then there's nothing else on activation, so we're going on to the next turn. And this is pretty bad. It just dawned on to me that I've probably been screwing up for the past 2 or 3 rounds. You know, because of the pile of the tokens that are gonna move out here. They should have been moving from 2 turns ago and not getting that piled up. So to adjust for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them and I'm going to move them now. But what I'm going to do, because I screwed up so bad, just to give a little more hell of a trouble for me to do, is I'm going to take the alien die, and whatever I roll for this quadrant, I'm going to double it, because where I've been missing the move. So I'm going to move them. So if I roll a 6, it's going to be 12. And it's a 5, so each of them is going to have a movement of 10. So once I get all of these out, we'll be back and I'll show you where I'm at, because I screwed up so royally. Alrighty, I put all of the split tokens out here, and they would all actually be seen line of sight here. We have some blip tokens here that they have been moving. I've been moving those, but those, like I said, I forgot, so they all moved to 5. And you can see we have a ton, and I mean a ton of xenomorphs coming our way, because there's a load. I don't think we're going to be making it through this at all because we have 2 down bottom, though you can see, you can't really see. Let's go back to the upper view here. So we got a swarm of 2 and a swarm of 4 right here. And then we have a swarm of 3, 2, and there's like 3s and 4s and 2s and 1s up there. So I kind of got a feeling like we are not going to be making it, but we're going to still play it through because it's a lot of fun, and hopefully, just hopefully, we'll do some damage to this. So now we are going back to the next turn. Help me. Alrighty, so we're on to the next turn here, and you can see that we have such a heap of trouble going on. And I don't know what we're gonna do because they're coming at the walls. And at nighttime they come out, so we're in some big trouble. Game over, man, it's game over. Well, we're not giving up yet. No way. So first off, reset damn dial between the 3 of them. We still didn't even get to Nuke yet. Like, this is crazy. So, should we try to run down and destroy these? But there's lots of blips in here too, and Nukes here. So, I think we just got to try to just do it and just kill them. Go in here, barricade, make my way this way, come out behind them to flank them, but they're always going to move to the closest, so they're just going to change direction, so that wouldn't work either. I don't have any grenades in my hand. What we got here? Anything that we could possibly use? No, nothing really. Okay, I think it's got definitely is game over here, man. Game over, man. Game over. But we're gonna try, because I think what might be is a bug hunt that's gonna happen into the next episode of this. But anyhow, Ripley's going to activate first. So place. Okay, so I have to reveal a card, but I got no cards to reveal, so it is from the exhaust pile. And it's an equipment. You lose an action this turn. Nice, thanks a lot. Okay, now recycle 2 endurance cards. And draw 1. So I'll just do it because you got to draw 1. I have to reshuffle, place this here, draw it, and it's a weapon. It is, oh, the flamethrower. This could help us out. It costs 4. Shoot, and we don't have enough to 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. But exhaust 2 cards to make an attack with this weapon. I don't have 2 cards right now. Maybe we'll bide our time a little bit on this because I'm thinking this flamethrower may come in handy. Well, it's definitely going to come in handy, but it may work for us. So anyhow, Ripley picked it up, so recycle 2 endurance cards and draw 1. I did that. So now what I'm going to do is I want to equip this. It costs 4. So I think it's cumbersome. So cumbersome means you can't do, what you call it, fire. You can't shoot on direct fire or the protect or whatever. But this is probably going to be real good. So this is crazy. I'm going to get rid of these 3 cards that's in Ripley's hand. I'm exhausting 1 more from the endurance deck to give me this flamethrower card, which is to equip to Ripley. So I'm just going to put this in her hand, and I'm going to equip the weapon. So that didn't. I don't think an equip is an action. Move, attack, barricade, aim, card action. That's an card action? Is that what that is? I'm not sure. I'm going to say that this don't count as an action, but if I am wrong, please let me know. Timestamp the video here and let us know. Let me know in the comments that it is count as an action to equip something. So, because I paid the cost, it could be just that you have to pay the cost. In either case, so Ripley has, I got no cards to exhaust. So she has 2 actions. She could rest for 1, and yeah, that's what she's going to do. So her first action is a rest. So she gets to recycle 3. Because in the rest, you recycle 3, and I think you're able to draw up to 1. But if it's a character, are you able to do more than recycle 3? Is it 4? I'm going to check that. I'll be back in a second, because that may determine if I'm going to last in this game or not. I remember that I just started with looking in the rule book for this. So, not just started, but I looked this up just recently, but I did remember the page number, and it did look. So, for the rest action, a hero taking a rest action may draw up to 2 cards from the endurance deck, and then may recycle up to 3 cards from the exhaust pile or their hand. So, draw up the... first they have to draw, they may draw, and then the exhaust, they recycle 3 from the exhaust pile. So there's the 3. That is a rest action for 1. And for the second action, she's going to do some torching. So before I do that, I have to move this. I have to reshuffle. And I'm going to exhaust 2 to do my shot. And her aim right now is at 7. So exhaust 2 cards to make an attack with this weapon. Choose a space that is 2 spaces away from your character and in line of sight. Roll for each model and token in that space and within 1 space of it. This weapon always hits on a 7 or less. So this is my plan. I want to try to get a closer shot of this, because this is going to make a heck of a difference if I roll right. Oh, look at it. So the right here, so this is probably the best shot that I can pick for it for right now, instead of having to move the camera, but I don't want to move the camera. So this here is what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to take my marine die, because I exhausted the 2 cards. Too bad this wasn't like fully automatic. That would be like overkill. Anyhow, always hits on 7 or less. I am on 7 anyhow, so I'm going to roll first. I can't roll anywhere. Kind of there, you can see. Over here is a little better. See if I'll roll here, you can see. A 10. Oh no. She totally whiffed. I mean, totally whiffed. I hope there's no thing, like if you roll a 10 when you're shooting, because I'm dropping the die down anyhow. Not her die, her aim die down to 6, because she did whiff and she did take her second action, and that was going to determine if we are able to do anything, because Ripley was determining. It's like her flamethrower just misfired for some reason. But I hope there's no other penalty by rolling a 10, but I'm going to check to make sure for when you're doing an attack for that. I wanted to make sure about the D10, or when you roll a 10 when you are attacking, does it like automatically fail? But you can see there, I'm okay. But Ripley, does she have anything that she can do? Once per turn, she can exhaust and choose a character within 4 spaces of Ripley. That character rerolls failed defense rolls. Yes, failed defense rolls, not attack rolls. Okay, I'm just reading the cards here to see if I can do anything. I'll be back and see if I have anything that anybody can use, like Drake actually. I'm just going to check right now very quickly. There's nothing that really can happen there. So unfortunately, Ripley just completely sucked. Well, no, Ripley didn't suck. That the flamethrower just, I should turn her around this way actually, because she was aiming that way anyhow. Her flamethrower just quit on her. So that was her 2 actions. Once put a 6, that's a card, I chose a card. Oh yeah, I already read that. All right, so now Drake's gonna have to do something. See, the aliens move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So either way, he's gonna be attacked unless he runs in here. That is probably the only thing that he could do is move 4 spaces. 1, 2. You got to stop because he moved there. He could only go this way. Do you know what? The heck with it. Drake is like, screw this. He turns and he looks at this swarm of 3 that is in front of them. And actually, no, Drake isn't going. It's got to be Hicks. Hicks can tell Drake to go first. Or Hicks can move. That is pretty, that's an idea that Hicks can do. So I think that's so Hicks is going to activate. And the first thing on activation may draw an endurance card. There's only 1 endurance card left. He is drawing it. Hopefully he'll get something good to use. Action. Discard this card to barricade up a door within 1 space of your character. And it's an action. So I think, let's see, we gotta get these. Okay, so Hicks is gonna move first. He's gonna go 1, 2, and then for this arc welder, it says discard this card to barricade a door. So what Hicks is going to do then is, you can see him here, he's kind of in the back. Let's go to a better camera angle here. Let's see if this one is a little better. There we go. So Hicks moved out here. He's right here. And the card that I drew, he's going to exhaust it to throw a barricade up right here. Pretty much what it is, it's arc welded. He welded it shut so that alien can't get in here. So that's one thing to do, but the thing is, it is a double door, and that's kind of like a stupid thing to do. So yeah, it's a double door. He's not doing that. Screw that, because yeah, that don't make no sense at all. It made sense for a second there, but anyhow. So Hicks moving out, and because he moved out, he got line of sight to this here. So he's going to exhaust that 1 card that for the barricade that he already exhausted for the barricade, but then I took the turn back, and he's going to make a shot at, because he can't really shoot here because Drake's in the way. That would have been more better, but you can shoot through aliens as far as I know. But will that make any sense? Probably no. I'm going to have to shoot the one right in front. So Hicks is going to shoot this one that's right in front here. My hand's covering away. And his aim dial is at 7 because he already moved. So now he's going to, and hit the 3. So the 7 goes down to 6. And that one alien, or is it it was 2 aliens. Okay. So he got rid of one of the aliens in the swarm. See, I had to use these tokens because I didn't have enough of the 3D printed counters. Whoa. Get over there. I think I'm going to have to take the tails off and magnetize them because I've seen people doing that on the channel and it was good. So he killed one. Now, he is clicking it over to full automatic. And because of that, what we have to do, and you can see there's nothing here. We have to exhaust from the exhaust pile and put it in the discard pile. Our discard pile is getting pretty high. You can see where this here is like your life force to try and survive. But anyhow, so he clicked it on full auto, so he is going to show some pain. You can see all of them are lined up there, and Hicks is just by the die. He's just, you know, hoping for the best. So here we go. Hicks is full auto. Now he's got to get a 6 because he exhausted one card. I get an 8. And I can exhaust one card from my hand for a reroll. I don't have any cards left in my hand, so Hicks, what is with me and the freaking rolls? So that 6 goes to 5. Alrighty. So now that ends Hicks's turn. He's going to activate Drake. So Drake has got the big gun, the smart gun. And he's got a 5. He's not going to move. He's going to stay exactly where he is. He's going to aim for 6. He's going up to 6. And now he's going to be throwing away some cards from the exhaust as well. So 2 cards goes to the discard. This is really bad. Really bad. I hope I didn't flub the rules up so bad that it screwed it up this way, because I did screw up the rules last time that I tried this, remember? So let me know down in the comments if I really screwed them up. Anyhow, so boom, he pulls out the smart gun. He's like, that's it. So I'm taking 2 of the dice, and I'm going to roll them, and I have to get a 5, no, a 6 or under, because he aimed. His aim is a 5, so went up to a 6. And I got a 5 and a 2, it looks like. Yep. You discard the highest, so that's discarded. And now that 2 is a successful hit. Drake is going down to his 5 now because he did shoot, and he was shooting here, so this swarm of 3 goes to 2. And now Drake's like, I'm gonna do it again. So he's got full auto. He's gonna discard another card. If we get out of this, I'm gonna be totally surprised. I'll go down to, I gotta get a 5 or under now. And I get a 4. Bonus, because the 8 gets discarded. So now I go to a 4 for my shoot, for my aim dial, because that was a successful hit. This goes from 2 to 1. Well, Drake has shown how powerful this smart gun really can be in the proper hands, and he's definitely is well trained in that. So he's gonna discard another one. We just got to do this, and here goes. He's got to get a 4. 2 5s or 3, whatever. But anyhow, he failed regardless. So that is it for Drake's turn, and look at that. He ripped out the walls. That's how much of a shooting he was doing. Good try, Drake. I have to say, good try. And that is all 3 that are activated now. And it's the alien's turn. This is really scary. Let's go to a better shot for this alien cam, because you can see them there. We got to activate from the closest, see what happens. We all know what's going to happen here, so I'm just going to get a better cam shot. So I'll be back shortly, because this is going to be an epic ending. Here we go for the standoff. This is it. There's no more holding back and running. You're surrounded, and you need to still find that little girl after all of this time. Or to get to her, I should say. Not find her, but get to her. Now, I could have been doing this all wrong, and Nuke could have been moving this whole time, but I want to I kept her steady, because I know she tries to run away from the Marines when they get there. Because it does say, I'm just looking at the, I could be doing this totally wrong though now, but Nuke is hiding among the 4 mission blip tokens. These blips are spotted like normally, but unlike regular blips, these do not move during the alien phase. When You flip a blip token to reveal Nuke, place Nuke miniature there. She is now a character in the game. Until she calms down, she activates after all characters have activated each turn. Each turn she takes 2 move actions, taking a path that will end her movement as far away as possible from any Marine. Oops. Except for Ripley. And that's probably if they were in the area where Nuke is. I could have just totally screwed this up. Read and remember, doofus, because that's what I am, is a doofus. Anyhow, I'm not going to harp on that. So she's right here, and it does say that when she starts moving, but she's always moving away from the closest Marine. So she could have heard all this ruckus and just stayed hiding, because Nuke is a really good hider. She managed to survive an LV-426, or yeah, I think it's LV-426. Or 427. This is bad. My brain is not with me. Anyhow, so it could be this, but I don't think so. I think that this is kind of more thematic to the game, to the movie and that. I'm just sticking with that. So I didn't screw it up. Yes, I did screw it up. But yeah. Anyhow, moving on from that. So back to what is at hand. I'm just trying to stop the inevitable front. But anyhow, we're going to move the aliens one at a time and activate them. And it's always the closest one. So this one's going to go just like that, especially with that noise. So now they are recovering fire. And I just did something totally screwy here that I thought it would have been good, but Ripley needs to re-equip a weapon, because right now she has a flamethrower and it's cumbersome, so she will not benefit from that fire. Oh crap! Why didn't I think of this before? Like, can't she switch it out of turn? That's the question I'm coming up with. If she can switch it out of turn for equipping. I'm just looking in the rule book. That's a good, I'm just looking to find out, because that's a good thing to know. As stated in the videos about the rules, I've been noticing I've been screwing up more of the rules, and again, just refer to it. This is just kind of like a warm-up game, like I said, into the explanation of why I fucked up the rules so bad, and just enjoy it for its entertaining value. Anyhow, let's go back. So Drake was able to do that. Ripley can't do anything. Hicks can't do anything. That alien went up, but that's all the alien can do. The alien can't do anything else because it failed all its attack rolls, so it just stays there. So this alien is going to go next, and it is moving up to Ripley. Hello, Ripley, how you doing? And then Ripley's going to go, I can't do defensive fire! Hicks! Well, Ripley wouldn't say that because she's a badass. Anyhow, Hicks is there, gonna do defensive fire because Ripley cannot do it, unfortunately. So Hicks got an aim of 4. So he's got to shoot and get a 4. Let's see if he'll do it. Let's just see, shall we? And I got a 7. Yeah, Hicks, you're going to demote it from corporal because you suck. But once per turn, I think this is the turn. He already did that, so he can't. And it's only from his hand for reroll, and you don't have any cards in his hand. So anyhow, forget what I said that. So Hicks failed. So then Drake's like, I'm getting tired of this stuff. So Drake is already down to 1. He can't go any lower. So he's going to expel the exhaust the 2 cards, I should say, from the exhaust pile. And I'm also exhausting one that I did where Hicks just shot because I forgot to do it. And he's going to roll, and hopefully, just hopefully, he's going to do something. Let's go to a different angle, though, just so that we get a better camera view. Back to this one. All right, so here goes. Hicks is like, that's it. Or no, Hicks failed. He's like, Drake's like, watch how it's done. So he get rid of his 2 cards. And he got a 2. He failed. Failed because he had to get a 1. So he failed once. No, I can't do anything with that. And Ripley, it's only once per turn. She already did that special ability. So unfortunately, Ripley cannot do it again. So Drake has got to try to hope that his helmet is going to help him yet again. So I got to draw a card. I'm revealing it from the exhaust deck. And now it's got to be equipment. If it's not equipment, you're in trouble. And it's an event. Great. So because of that, this goes back in the exhaust underneath. And he failed. So poor Drake is... No, Drake was only shooting, not defense roll. My bad. I have to, because it's attacking Ripley, so Drake just would have shot and failed his defense roll. So he's fine. So anyhow, Ripley now has to do its defense roll. That's what I was supposed to do. So Ripley's defense, see, I'm screwing these rules up. I don't know what's going on with me. So Ripley's defense is actually good. It's a 6. So let's see if Ripley can defend against that alien anyhow. And before I do that, Ripley has body armor on and a medical scanner. So that's good to know. She got the medical scanner. So I got a 3. My defense is 6, melee is 2. So Ripley did dodge out of that alien. So that's a good thing. These things are kind of in the way of the doors. I'm just moving them out of the way so that, because I know more aliens are going to be moving now. So anyhow, we're on to the next closest alien, and that is going to be up here, not back here. So the next closest alien is going to be this one, and it goes without hooking. 1, 2, 3. So that alien, it's only one alien, it's not a swarm, is going to attack Drake. But now Drake can do defensive fire, and so can Hicks on this one, because it's onto Drake's left. So that's at least a little better than that. So let's go to Drake doing defensive fire for himself, because he is a badass. So I'm going to exhaust 2 cards from the exhaust pile into the discard. This is not good at all. Rolling 2 dice, he has to get a 1. He did before, but he didn't this time. Ripley can't do anything to help him, so Drake's exhaust failed. So now we're going to do, Hicks is going to try it. So he is going to exhaust 1 card go to the discard from the exhaust pile. Hicks is at 3. I think he should have been at 2. I'm moving at 2. So he's got to shoot and he's got to get a 2. Let's go, Hicksy. You can do this. I know you can. A 10. No, he totally missed. Ooh, that was so bad. So Hicks' defensive fire failed. So now the alien is like, he's going to come in and try to eat Drake, I mean. So Drake now got to roll, and his defense is 5, so he's got to get 5 or under. If he gets 2 or under, he's going to kill. And he gets a 9. So he definitely failed his defensive roll. So therefore, Drake goes down. He's knocked down. He is not dead. He's just knocked down. All right. So then after that, we are going to have to move the rest of the closest aliens. And there's some here, and there's going to be some in the back. Let's zoom out. Hopefully I can't. I'll not screw up the camera angle too bad. There we go. I'll just zoom out that far, and we'll see what's happening. So anyhow, all of these aliens are going to activate. These are going to attack. They can't go attack, so I'm just going to move them up anyhow. This one, though, however, is the next closest one. I forgot he was in the door, and he moves 6. So 1, 2. He's going to be attacking right in the door. Actually, there's a space besides... no. Sorry. He'd be right down where Hicks is. Or not Hicks, Drake. He'd be right at where Drake is. I was just laying Drake down because he was covering over that spot, and my hand is totally screwing up the focusing on this. Come on, focus, focus. Focus. Why aren't you focusing, lazy lens? There we go. Sorry, everybody. All right, so he's going to come out and attack. So recovering fire is going to be Hicks. So Hicks is going to be able to shoot. So Hicks goes down to 1. Well, no, 2. He got to shoot and then subtract. So he discards 1, and he's going to shoot. He needs 2 or better. He gets a 5. Of course, he did not get that. This is, I think this is the end for everybody. But we're still going to play through, like I said. Even though the rules screw up and everything, we're still going to play it through. So anyhow, he failed. So now he's going to attack Drake. So Drake is going to roll his defense of 5, and hopefully he gets an 8. So he definitely failed his defense. So I'm just taking him out of this because Drake, or no, I'm not taking it out yet. No, he failed. So on the start of the alien's activation, if he's still there, he's going to be captured. So anyhow, that is it for Drake. Let's see if I have anything that I can stand up 1 knockdown character. It's a cost of 3. Yep. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, everybody. I'm just thinking here. So I'm going to play this card. It's a cost of 3. And it says, someone wake up Hicks. I was planning on using that to actually wake up Hicks because I thought Hicks was done. But he managed to survive. So I am exhausting this card and paying 3 from the exhaust deck. Ooh, this is bad. Really bad. And I stand up Drake. Oh, maybe I can't do that yet because you can only play. Yeah, no, my bad. Can't do that to Drake yet because you can only play the cards on your turn. So I'm going to undo what I did here. All right. So I'm just fixing my screw up that I caught on camera. Haha. See? I'm learning, kind of. Anyhow, so yeah. So forget that. He can't do that. So that is it for the alien he's knocked down. Not captured yet. But you know, these aliens, because this is a swarm, all they're going to do is just keep moving up like that. So another swarm. Yeah, this hallway's not big enough for all of these aliens. Oh boy, get up there. Anyhow, move them first. So that's all the aliens move from there. That's scary. Now we got to move the aliens from behind that are kind of flanking. So I'll move this swarm of 4 first, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, right at Hicks. Wait, no, 4. The closest, it would be the closest, will be Hicks. All right, and then this other alien swarm of 2 goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Ripley is, nobody's okay here. What am I saying? So anyway, that is all of the alien swarm has moved, but now it's going to attack. So attack Hicks and attack Hicks, because it can attack diagonally. So first off, it's going to be, this alien swarm is attacking. No recovering fire can happen because Drake is down and Ripley has got the flamethrower. Okay. So Hicks is like, whoa, covering fire. And remember, you can't use full auto and recover fire. I learned that the hard way, and I screwed it up into the rules. So again, just refer to the video. So I'm going to have to discard one from the exhaust pile to shoot, and he has to get a 1, pretty much. That's it. And that's a 2. Really? So now he failed. So now defense roll. So now this is another thing that I noticed that I screwed up in the rules that I forgot. There's a swarm of 4 there. So you add a +1 for every alien there. So his defense goes from a 6 down to a 2. So he's got to get a 2 or under to be able to defend properly. I think that's the way it is. So it's a +4. So you wouldn't add it because then he'd definitely be able to get it easier. You have to make it harder. So yeah, it's a 2. He has to get a 2 in defense. And he's got a 10. Do you know what that means? When you roll a 10 on your defense roll, you were just not only knocked down, you die. You die. Oh, not yet. Not yet, because he failed. He's got the helmet. So if you fail your defense, we'll reveal a card. So he's gonna die if you don't get anything done here better. So I'm revealing an exhaust card, and it's an event. Nothing happens there, so guess what? This thing gets recycled back into the exhaust deck. So that helmet just failed him. He's also got body armor. If you fail the defense, we'll reveal a card. So I gotta reveal another card. And I am looking for equipment or event. If it's an equipment or event, then I get to reroll. And it's an equipment card, so I get to reroll the defense roll. Thank you. And that recycles into the exhaust. So now I'm gonna reroll the defense roll. So this 10 that I failed, I get to reroll for Hicks. So here goes, come on Hicksy. You get a 6, but you had to get a 2. So you failed, you're not dead, you're just down. But there's still more aliens to attack you. It's this swarm right here. So this here is a 2. So he's gonna go from 6, 5, 4, so a 4. So he's gotta get a 4 or lower to defend against this swarm of aliens. And I get an 8. So he failed. So he stays down. So I'm thinking what this means is that captured city. Because I think what happens is at the beginning of the next alien phase, you're going to have a capture. I'm going to double check that. But just before that, I'm going to switch to a wider camera view because all the aliens are activated, finally. But we have to do the blips. So there's blips in here, so let's do these first. So where is the D6 alien die? Because I've been just, oh, it's all the way over here. Okay, here goes. So quadrant, there's none here. Quadrant here. 1, I'll get to move 1, which is fine. So we're moving out into, I'm just gonna fill them up because I don't know if it blocks, the alien site is blocked, line of sight is blocked through other miniatures, but I don't think they're blocked. Again, I'm gonna touch upon all these rules in the beginning of every one of these videos because this is just a fun video. So that is a swarm of 2 that came out. Next one moves up 1 because I rolled a 1, and the other one moves up 1. So that's it for that one. There's no alien blips. There are blips here galore. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blips. So let's roll for that one, and it's 4. So they get 4 movements. So this one here is going to come out first. So it's going to go 1, and line of sight of characters, and it's one alien. So that alien comes out, because that only moves one so far, so it gets moved 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So he's joining the fray. Actually, I'm going to get him over here. Them tails are in the way. Okay, so that one went. So now it's all of these ones. So this here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like so. And if you're wondering, like, my train is kind of bouncing back, I put a little bit of blue sticky tack underneath it just to hold it in place, because that kind of works really good like that. I think that's all the blips that I have to move. So that is it for the blip. And then we gotta do the spawn. Oh my. Okay. All right, so low level spawn number 1 is going to be an alien lurker on spawn point number 1, or number 4. I should say. So number 4 is here, and it says, if this blip is not placed on a spawn point within line of sight of a character, it immediately moves 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, can't really move anymore, but we'll move it there. So there's that one. Next spawn is number 1, and it says players must either discard 1 barricade in play or place a second blip on spawn point 1. Why not? I'll place a second blip on spawn point 1. Oh, there was more there that was supposed to move. I did not see that. They couldn't move anymore anyhow. So we'll just place them there. I'm just setting up for more failure. That's all. So last but not least, it's only a level 2. A level 1, I mean. So alien lurker, 1 spawn on spawn point 2. If this blip is not placed in spawn point with line of sight to a character, it immediately moves 4 spaces. So it is number 2, and it moves 4 spaces. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. So that is the alien blips for the spawn points. I mean, for the motion trackers. Result finished, don't have a check for victory. Yeah, right. Wait till I make sure that for victory, that's mission goal. To win the mission, you need to locate and recruit Nuke and then escape the board with her alive. In this mission, Nuke is not part of your fire team. Models can exit the board by moving onto the exit token once computer token. Game over, man. The mission ends in failure if Nuke dies at any point. Once all surviving characters and Nuke move onto the exit, the mission ends. If Nuke and 2 or more other characters survive, the mission is successful. Otherwise, the mission ends in failure. So, gonna fail it. I screwed it up anyhow, but I hit the camera. So you can see there's only Ripley left so far, and they're going to be captured. It's going to end in failure. Oh! Ripley got a medical scanner. So... she may be able to stand one of her team members up. Yes. So anyhow, we're going on to the next turn. So let's change this to turn 2. Well, it's not really turn 2. It's, I don't know what turn. Oodle turns. And we are going to activate the only person that we can activate, and that is Ripley. Her aim dial gets reset. So recycle 2 endurance cards and draw 1 card. So I have to do that. So I have to recycle 2. And you can see I got to shuffle and draw 1. And it's an equipment card. It's a flare, free action. You may discard this card to look at the top 4 cards of the motion tracker deck. That's not even going to do any good for me. Screw that. Alrighty, so Ripley's got the flamethrower. I'm gonna use it. Exhaust 2 cards to make an attack with this weapon. Choose a space that is 2 spaces away from your character in the line of sight. All right, so I am exhausting 2 cards, the flare from her hand and the one that was into the reshuffle. And her, oh, I was supposed to do this too as well. So I got to reveal a card because I forgot about the hazard that Ripley has on this, and it's an equipment card. You lose an action this turn, so she has 1 action. So Ripley has 1 action, and she is just paid the cost to shoot, and that's all she's going to do then. So Ripley's here, and she's got it 2 spaces away, and in line of sight, it's going to be right here at this one. So I'm just going to tilt him like that, and I have to get 7. It always hits on a 7, and I have to get a 7 or lower, regardless. So here goes. Whoops. And that was a 2. You can see it. Look, look. No camera tricks. No camera tricks. It's a 2. Whew. So she did hit. This is awesome. So she hits the square where this guy is. So choose a space that has 2 spaces in your character and in line of sight. Roll for each model and token in that space and within 1 space of it. So I did hit a 7. So that one is gone. So that was only 1. She's going to go down fighting. So it's going to be... Ooh. Shoot, that was Drake. No, this is the one. I pulled the wrong one off. Sorry, because that's the one that's twisted. That didn't make sense. I was like, why would I do that and Drake would get hit? So this is the one I got. So that one goes. And then we're going to have to re-roll. Not re-roll for everyone that is adjacent. So this one, this swarm, and this one. So it's going to cut some down, hopefully. So that was a shot of 7. Even though it hits on a 7, Ripley still has to reduce her aim dial. So now she's at a 6. So she's going to roll again. And always hits on a 7 or less. So it goes to 5 because she made that shot, and it hit a 5. And that was for... Oh, that was a swarm. So that was 1. We're going to roll again. And gets an 8. Always hits on a 7 or less. 7 or less. Yeah, that's an 8. So she missed. Well, yeah. We'll get this 1 token because she did get 1 for that because it was a swarm. Put that there. So next, this one, because it did take that, I did that one. Let's do the one in front here. So 7 or less, and I got a 10. Totally flubbed that one. Ooh, hit my camera as usual. So totally flubbed that one. I can't believe that. Like, Ripley, just when we need you the most, you're letting us down. So failed. That's it. There's no more. Actually, no, this one here was adjacent. So this one goes too. Hopefully that would be great because at least one of them is going to be gone. So 7 or less, gets an 8. Fails. Ripley, you are done. Like dinner. I think that's like down the 2, if I'm not mistaken, that Ripley has onto her aim dial now. And I think that is going to be game. I don't know. Holy, she's still doing it. Cost of 0, medical scanner action. It's got exhaust this card to stamp a knockdown character. Because I did say that Ripley had that. Excuse me, that card. Hiccups. So, who should I exhaust? It's gonna have to be Drake. They're going down fighting. Because Drake is going to shoot at that swarm that's behind him because it's a larger swarm that's going on. So now, Drake he's got no ammo, but he could. There you have it, Board Game Maniacs. Very, very bad decision for the entire game. Playing screwed up rules. But in either case, screwed up rules as in me screwing up the rules. I hope you enjoyed this video just for its entertainment value. And we are going to be fixing this for sure. I thought I had the rules all down pat enough to play, but obviously I kept screwing them up. And a lot of that has to do with how intense this game gets me. It gets me amped up and I just get sucked into the game and I forget about a lot of things. So we're trying not to do that next time. But what we're going to do is the next video is going to be a bug hunt where we're just going to try to rescue Hudson and Hicks at least. And then we're going to go back here to try to resolve the rules screw up and make a better video with all the proper instructions. So comment below, let me know what you think of, not the rules, but you know, like more so like the lighting, the camera angles, everything like that, because I'm trying something new as always. And if this really works and people really like this, well then we will kind of stick with this kind of shooting format and try to make it a little cinematic as we go along too as well. So just comment below and let me know. And thanks if you stuck on to this whole series of rules mistakes. So until next time, Board Game Maniacs, we'll see you in outer space. And remember, be a maniac and destroy all them freaking aliens.